Okay guys, so today I'm going to share with you an opportunity to earn some extra income by setting up your own price comparison website and tapping into affiliate commissions effortlessly. Now, I won't promise you'll become an overnight millionaire, but it's a genuine way to generate some passive income, definitely. And you can do this in your spare time as well. So maybe if you work a 9-to-5 job, no problem, or you can go full-time all the same, So basically all you need to do is to build that website and then it keeps chugging along, bringing in some extra cash every month. So first, let me show you the finished website, then I'll show you how you can build it yourself. Okay guys, so let me show you the finished product. So this is the website. As you can see, a beautiful hero section here. You can add any products that you want, and then you can go from one to the other. You can add as many products as you want. And if you scroll down the page, you have all the different categories here, okay, your top categories. And then you can have your Amazon top deals, maybe AliExpress top deals, maybe eBay as well. And underneath, a good reason why to choose you. So this is basically reviews, this is a video, but everything is customizable, obviously, And obviously, we'll have articles here and a blog post to help you with SEO ranking. Now, if you go back to the top again and have a look at our product, so we're going to add this one together. I'm going to show you everything start to finish. If you click on this, basically we'll open the product itself. And there you go. So this one is a RGB USB condenser microphone. And right here, we have the price comparison. So as you can see, 102 on Amazon, on shop 114, and then 109.99 on pre-sale. And if they click on any of those links, so let's say maybe Amazon here, which is the cheapest. If I click on buy now, it will bring us to our Amazon affiliate page. And if they click on buy now or add to cart, there you go, ka-ching, you just earned some affiliate commissions. So now back to our product page. As you can see right here on top, you can add this to compare or wish list or coupons. And right here on top, I'm going to show you how you can create your own mega menu with your main categories and subcategories. By the side, we have all the different departments. And also, I'm going to show you how to design the footer section right here. So we're going to do this all together, step by step. So let's get started. Okay guys, so the very first step is to set up our hosting and register our domain name. And for this, we're going to use Hostinger. So we have negotiated special terms with them. You can save up to 91% discount if you use the link in the description below. So click on the very first link in the description below where it says mrweb.tv/hosting. And this is going to bring you to this page. Again, this is a co-branded page that we have with Hostinger that gives you access to up to 91% discount, okay? So it's very important that you use that link. So once you're here, basically all you have to do is click Start Now. And as you can see, it's only $2.99 per month instead of $6.99 already, okay? Now, if you click on this, you can select your billing cycle and save even more money. So clearly, the longer your billing cycle, the more you're going to save. So if you were to select 1 year, you will pay $2.99 a month, okay, for the 1 year. But after that, the plan will renew at $8.99. So this is the normal cost, basically, okay? So you're saving here $108 over the 1 year period. Now, if you were to select 24 months, basically you still paid $2.99, but in 2 years' time, you will renew at only $7.99, okay? So you're saving here $216. Now, if you select 48 months, so 4 years in total, you still pay $2.99 for the full year, okay, for every month. But when you renew, you will renew at only $6.99. So in total, you will save $432 US. And all these 3 billing cycles here include a free domain for the first year, which is a nice gesture as well. Now, if you scroll down the page, you can enter your email address and log in using Facebook and Google. And then you select your payment method. So you have credit cards, PayPal, Google Pay, Alipay, and CoinGate. So very convenient indeed. And now I'm going to give you an additional coupon code, okay? So as you can see, if you select for 48 months, it would cost you $143.52. They will apply taxes on top depending where you're based in the world, okay? So based in Ireland, myself, I would pay $176.53, okay? So this is my total cost for 4 years, okay? Now I have a coupon code. So here you click on this, and now you're going to type all in capital letters, Mr. Web Reviews, okay? And then click apply and look what's going to happen. So $176.53, And now we're down to 158.88. So you saved an additional 10% on top. So this is the bargain of the century. You know, when you see the quality of the service provided by hosting, I have all my websites hosted with them, you know, and that's basically it. Now all you have to do is proceed to checkout, and then I'll meet you guys in the next step. And now that you are registered with them, you can log in into your account. Okay, so let's just click login. Use your email address and password. Very good. As you can see, now we are logged in into our account. So the very first step is to claim our free domain. So let's click on this together. And right here, you're going to type the domain name that you'd like to register. Okay, so let's say, for instance, your domain name. Okay, and then you can select the extensions. So we have .in for India, .me for personal website, .com for commercial, .xyz, .help, etc., etc. As you can see, a very comprehensive selection here indeed. So let's select .com, for instance, as an example. Okay, and then we have to check the availability. Now, .com being the most popular one, chances are you will see this message here. This domain is already taken. Please look for another one, basically, okay? Then you have to look for a different variation of the same domain name. So in our case here, since we are building an e-commerce website, we're going to look for instance, to book e-commerce with Mr. Web, okay? So let's check the availability. And as you can see, this one is available. So to register this domain name, if you're happy enough with this, all we have to do is click Claim Domain. So let's click on this. So to register a domain name, you need to add your details, business details or personal details that are attached to it, obviously, you know, and then all you have to do is click Finish Registration. So as you can see, our domain name e-commerce with mrweb.com is being registered, and there you go. This is done now. And after this, all you have to do is click Continue, and we'll be redirected back to our dashboard, basically, okay? Very good. And as you can see, it is now active, which means that your domain name is now fully registered. Okay, so let's go back to our home page. And now we need to set up our hosting itself. Okay, so as you can see here underneath, I have all these different plans myself because I use them for all my different tutorials. I have VPN server, premium shared hosting, WordPress starter, and cloud startup as well. But basically yours will look something similar to this one, premium shared hosting. So this is the one that you get by using the link in the description below. Okay, so to set this up is very easy. All you have to do is click setup and then start now. And then we can follow the different steps. Okay, so what are you doing now at the moment? Are you creating a website for yourself, for someone else, or you already have a website? Chances are you're probably creating this for yourself. Are you building it yourself? Most likely as well. And what type of website is it? We are going to build an online store. Okay, this is an e-commerce. And then do you need help building your website? We're going to say no thanks, because that's the whole purpose of this tutorial, is to show you how to do it. And then we're going to create a new website. Okay, let's click on this, and we're going to select this option here. So this is WordPress we're going to use as our main platform, and then simply enter email address and password and click continue. There you go. So what we need absolutely here is WooCommerce. All the others are optional. So basically Monster inside, Opt-in Monster, All-in-One SEO, and Google Sitekit. You can install them, but your website will be very bloated and we don't really need them, you know. So let's click continue now. And then which look do you prefer? We're not going to select any of them. I have a much better solution for you today. So skip, I don't need a template. And then we're going to select the domain name we just registered. Normally it should be there automatically, but you might have to click on the drop down menu and select it manually. Okay, so let's click select. And then you have to select your nearest server to your target audience, obviously. So you're based in the United States, you have the choice between West Coast and East Coast. You have South America, Europe, and also India and Asia, South Asia, okay? So being based in Ireland myself, I'm going to select United Kingdom here, which is the nearest, okay? Let's click change. And then now we can finish our setup. That's basically it. And now we can go straight to our WordPress dashboard or go back to our control panel, which is what we're going to do because we still have to set up our email address. Okay, so let's click on manage site. And as you can see here, our website is running smoothly. So everything is in place and our SSL certificate has been installed as well. So everything is absolutely perfect. Now let me show you how you can set up an email address for your website. So we go here to emails, email accounts. Select your domain name, so at yourdomainname.com, click manage. And right here, if you click on the plus sign here, you can create a new email address for your domain name, okay? And right here, enter the name you want to register. So for instance, info at accounts at your name at yourdomainname.com, and then enter a password, okay? And all you have to do is click create. And right here, they give you all the information required if you wanted to read this in any mail provider, like for instance, Apple Mail, Outlook, Thunderbird, or Gmail, for instance, in which case you need your incoming server, IMAP, SMTP, and POP server, the different values, and also if you need to enable SSL and TSL. That's basically it, okay? So make a copy of this. Once you have this set up, you can click complete, and that's basically it. We're done already. And now finally we can access our WordPress dashboard and start configuring our website. Okay, so this is everything done for our server now. So we go back to websites. So we have our website here, and now we can edit our website. So let's log into our WordPress dashboard. It's going to open a new tab. Very good. So welcome to your WordPress dashboard. So from here, the first step is to do a bit of cleaning up. There's a lot of things here that we don't actually need, especially regarding the plugins. So you have a message here, you can dismiss this first, and then we go to the plugin section here. Click on this. So as you can see here, these are all the plugins installed on our website. We have all-in-one WordPress migration, Hostinger, Lightspeed Cache, WooCommerce, and WP Forms Lite. So we don't need any of them except WooCommerce. So what we need to do basically is to bulk select them all here, and then deactivate apply, and then do the same now. And then bulk select them all, then untick WooCommerce. That's the only one we're going to keep, okay? And then delete, basically here, apply, and then click OK to confirm. And that's it. We're left with just one plugin. This is the only one we need, actually, So if you go back to our dashboard now, as you can see by the side, we have less tabs, which is a much cleaner working environment. So that's basically it, Now we can have a look at our website. If you hover on top here, visit site, right-click, open in a new tab. This is what our website looks like at the moment. But don't worry, we're going to install our own theme and our specific plugins for this type of project. So for this, we are going to use Blurb. So basically, this is an affiliate marketing WordPress theme, and the cost is $99 US. So it's a one-off cost, You just have to pay that once, and then that's all you done and dusted. After that, you can use it as long as you want. So that's the only expense here, the only cost basically associated with this project. So $99 US. And as always, I'll leave all the links in the description below. So as you can see here, it's good for affiliate marketing, price comparison website, multi-vendor store, product reviews, social business, product magazine, and coupon deal. So it's a multi-purpose, literally, theme, which is absolutely great. But today we're going to focus on the price comparison feature, which is what we're going to use it for. So all you have to do basically is to purchase this, and then I'll meet you again in the WordPress dashboard. Okay, so for this we go to Appearance, Themes, and then Add New, and then Upload Theme. So choose the file that you just downloaded from the Envato Marketplace. So it should look something like this, blurb.zip, okay? And then open, install. And then now we need to activate it. So our theme is installed now. And as you can see on top, we get a message here that says that we need to install a few plugins. So click on Begin Installing Plugins. So bulk select them all. And then here, Install, Apply. So that's it. And now we return to the required plugin installer. And now we need to activate them all. Okay, so bulk select again. And then activate, apply. And that's it. All done already for this. Now, as part of the plugins we installed, we have this one here. So with that one, basically, we can re-import the complete demo content. And this is going to save us a lot of time, okay? So for this, to access this, we have to go back to our dashboard. And now if you go by the side, you can see we have all these different tabs. And as part of them, if you go to Appearance, as you can see now, we have Import Demo Data. So click on this. Very good. Scroll down the page, and all we have to do is basically click on this button here, and it will recreate the whole website for us in just a few seconds, okay? So let's click on this together. And now you can install a few of these plugins, but as you can see, all-in-one SEO, WP Form, these are actually the plugins we deleted initially, so I wouldn't install them at all. So just click on this here, continue and import, and there you go. So the import has started. So this might take up to maybe a couple of minutes, depending on how fast your internet connection is, So I'm just going to pause this here, and I'll meet you again when it's completed. Okay, so there you go. So that's all done now. So that took about, I'd say, maybe 2 minutes altogether, So there's a lot of content to import, obviously, and all the images. So let's go back to our website. So this is what it used to look like. So if we refresh our page, There you go. As you can see, the theme has been installed, but we don't have the home page yet, and we don't have the menu section. So we need to set that up now, okay? So for this, we go back to our WordPress dashboard, and then we go to Appearance Menus. And right here, we have different menus. You have footer, information, main navigation, need help, and so on. So the main navigation menu, so select, and then scroll down straight at the bottom of this page, and you will find this section here. And you have to tick this box, basically, make primary menu, okay? So save menu. Very good. So if you go back to our website and refresh, as you can see now, we have our menu section. And now we need to select our home page. So there are 3 different home pages you can select from. So if you go back to the Envato marketplace here, live preview. So this is homepage number 1. So this is what it looks like. Now again, this is just a matter of preferences, you know, which one you want to install. This is homepage 2. So this is slightly different, you know, again, this is just a matter of taste and preferences. And then you have homepage 3, which is this one here. There you go. So again, depending on the type of website you want to build, you know, if you want to show more products, maybe you want to install homepage 3. So let's go ahead maybe with homepage 1, for instance. Okay, so for this, we go to settings and then reading. And right here, we need to select a static page instead of our latest blogs. And then you select home 1 here. So you have home 1, 2, and 3. So select the one that you want to install, basically, okay? So like we said, we just go ahead with the first one and then save changes. Very good. And now if you go back to our website and refresh, and there you go. So that's our home page 1. As you can see, all the content is there for us. So again, this is going to save us a lot of time, because this way all we have to do is basically tweak things around here and there instead of rebuilding everything from scratch, okay? So now you may have noticed that we don't have the second menu here. So normally it should be like this, you know, all departments. So what we need to do is to insert it as well, okay? So we go back here, we go to Appearance, Menus, and this time we're going to select the Site Navigation menu. So make sure to select this one. So select, okay? Scroll down the page and make it your site menu. So tick this box here and then save. Very good. And now if you go back to our website and refresh, there you go. Now we have our site menu with all the different sections as well. So very good. So that's done already. So now if we scroll down to the bottom of our page, you might have noticed we don't have our footer section the same way it should be with the demo here. Okay, so the reason is because we need to activate that in the backend. So we go back to our WordPress dashboard, theme options here. Very good. And as you can see, you have all these different sections here. You have the header, product, coupons, rating, reviews, and we also have footer. So click on this, and then we have footer type. So you can select light mode or dark mode. So this is really up to you, a matter of preferences. And we have additional sections, okay? And then we have the widgets. So this is the one we need to enable. As you can see at the moment, it's off. So basically we need 4 columns. And the other one is 4 columns as well, okay? Just like this, let's click save. And now if we go back to our website and refresh, we should have our footer now. There you go. So this is displaying fine. We're just missing one here, so we're going to add this together. So for this, we go back to theme options. We go to appearance, widgets. And as you can see, we have column 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is column 2 that's missing. So we go and open this one, click on this. So as you can see, this is a navigation menu. So click on that. We have the options. And as you can see, there is no menu selected. So for this, we need to select footer menu. Oh, there it is. Now click update. And if we go back to our footer section and refresh, it should be there. There you go. So we have recreated the footer section and the full demo content. So we have all the menus and everything is fine. And now the only thing that we're missing is our logo here. So again, we go back to our WordPress dashboard and we go to theme options. There you go. And we have site identity. So this is the one here. So the title and all of that. But yeah, you can upload your logo. As you can see, recommended size is 135 by 35. But don't worry, you can resize it anyway. So upload, select file. So I'm going to use mrweb.tv here as our own logo. And then select. There you go. And now save. Okay, on top. And now if we go back to our website, as you can see, the logo is here. So we can refresh again just to make sure it displays properly. Okay, there it is. So that's basically it for the main settings now. So everything is in place. And now we can start importing and creating all our products. So this is step number 2. All right, so let's create our products. So as you can see by the side, you have all these tabs here. They're all blurb product, blurb reviews, blurb coupons, market rating, and slider. So these are all the sections that we're going to use now to customize our website based on our own project type, obviously, depending what you want to build here. So we go to product, and as you can see, you have all your different products right here. So this is basically the list of all the products on our website. But the first thing you need to take care of is to create your categories, obviously, So we go first to product categories. So we have the demo content already here. So what we're going to do is just create a new one, and then we're going to create subcategories as well. So you know the principle after that, and then you can create whatever categories you need, obviously, So let's create a category, for instance, let's say microphones, okay? So we create this, so add new category, product. There you go, now it's right here on top. And let's say you want to create subcategories now underneath. So we have dynamic mics, condenser mic, and maybe, let's say, shotgun microphones, and lavalier mics. So we're going to create a dynamic mics, okay? And this will be under the microphone category. So this is your main category, and this will be subcategory, okay? And then you click add new product category. There you go. As you can see now, microphone, and underneath it, we have dynamic. So let's create condenser mics, okay? Again, under the microphone category, add new product, and then you can go on and on like this, basically. So this is basically how you can create categories, subcategories, and if you want to break it down even further, you can create subcategories, So in which case you would select condenser, and then you could have different types of condenser microphones as well as subcategories again. Okay, so this is basically how you create your categories. And now we're going to create our new product. So for this, you click add new, and then we can create our product. So we're going to go through all the steps. I'm going to show you every section of this page and how you can create each and every product separately, okay? So which product should you add to your website? Well, I would highly recommend that you make sure that those products are always in stock. So you might use maybe Alibaba, maybe Amazon.com, any of those programs that offer you a good percentage affiliate commission. And then basically it's all volume oriented. So let's take the example of Amazon, for instance, So we have a condenser microphone here. That's a well sought after product, obviously, Lewitt LCT 2040 Pro. But as you can see, it's not available at the moment. So if you were to promote that on your website and you redirect people to this page, well, you're going to lose money, obviously, So what you need is to make sure that those products are always in stock. And ideally for this, they should be fulfilled by Amazon themselves. So if you run a search here, for instance, condenser microphones, you'll have all these different options here, okay? So usually if you have Prime, that means that it is in stock, which is already a good sign, So if you can look here through them, you have to go through all of them, I suppose, one by one, okay? So let's look this one that looks pretty fancy, get it tomorrow. So this should be in stock immediately. And let's see how this is fulfilled. So as you can see here, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so there you go. As you can see behind me, this patch is from Amazon, and it's also sold by Amazon. So this is fulfilled by Amazon themselves, which means that 99 times out of 100, it will be in stock. So if you redirect people to that page, you're guaranteed to make money if they purchase it, obviously, So let's say we're going to create this product here on our website. Okay, so let's go ahead with this one. So first we need our title. So you can copy and paste just this if you wanted to, since we have already all the keywords inserted here, okay? So we go back to our page, add the title, so Control V. Now this may be a bit too much, you might want to remove all of this and just add, for instance, HyperX, Quadcast S, RGB, USB, condenser microphone. This is absolutely fine, So next we're going to add our images. So I already downloaded them from the Amazon website. So let's upload these, okay? So I downloaded 4 images. Very good, so we have that. So create a new gallery. Insert gallery, so store brand name, so this is HyperX, so we can copy this here again, Control V, and then we have the main features, okay? So let me show you here from the demo website. If I click on any of those products, as you can see here, we have those highlights. Basically, these are the main features that you want to highlight, and show your visitors. So if we go back here, what are they saying? Well, basically, we have the brand, the model, USB, and the feature. So maybe we can just copy this, okay? So model name, HyperX, okay? So we can copy this, Control C, so feature, model, and then paste this, okay? And then we're gonna have connectivity technology, okay? So we're gonna copy this, Control C, put this in feature 2, and then semicolon USB. And then feature number 3, let's say we have our special features here. So Control C, Control V, semicolon, and then paste this one here. So stand and mute function. Okay, Control C and Control V. There you go. So we have our features now. And if you want to save this as a draft, you can use this as well on top. Okay. So if you wanted to have a quick preview just to see how it's going, you know, and make sure everything is fine, you click on this here, preview in a new tab, and will open up in a new tab, and you have a preview of your product. So HyperX Quadcast. And you can see here we have our main features here immediately on top, and so on and so on. So this is shaping very well. So we don't have description, we don't have full specs, reviews, or price history yet. Okay, so this is the next step. So let's go ahead with that. So right here we have specifications. So click on that. Okay, and as you can see, we get a message here. First, select the product category. So let me hide myself. It's right here. So as you can see, I have product badges, tags, featured image, and product category. Okay. So let's select the category. So we said this is going to be microphones. Okay, very easy. And you can select a subcategory. So this is clearly a condenser mic. Okay, so condenser. There you go. And then let's select the featured image as well. So this is the main image that will show up on your page. So this one should be normally, that's the one. Okay, so set as featured image. Very good. And we can select our badges and tags as well if you wanted to. You can add them afterwards, you know. So this could be USB condenser microphone. Enter. Maybe USB microphone. So these are basically small keywords that people might be looking for to help them narrow down their searches. Okay. So now click on update. Very good. And now we can refresh. Okay, so as you can see, we still have the message here. So it reads completely, you know, let's read the whole message. First, select the category product. If you already selected the category, which is what we did, and we still get the message, means we need to create specifications in the product category, okay? So for this, we have to go back to the WordPress dashboard. So let's reopen this in a new tab, okay? There you go. Now we go to products, product categories. And let's find our category here. So we said it was microphone and condenser, okay? So let's click on this. And you're going to see it's actually really well made, you know? So we add the specifications. And now you can create different fields, you see? So if you go back to the Amazon website, we have brand, model name. Let's see all the features here. We have the color included, components, item weight. So maybe we can add this, you know, all together. So we could have the connector type. Okay, Control C. Let's create this here. Add another one. So the next one could be special features. Okay, just like that. Add another one. So let's create maybe 4 or 5 of them. Okay? Then we have color. Add another one. So included components. Control C, Control V. And then maybe one last one. Let's say the item weight. Okay, so Control C, Control V. There you go. So now we click update. Very good. So this will only apply for the microphone, condenser microphone subcategory. Okay. So if you go back here to our page, and now we can refresh. And there you go. As you can see with the connector type, features, special features, colors, components, and item weight. And now we can just copy and paste this. Okay. So I'll do that very quickly. So there you go. I just copied and pasted them from one to the other. Okay. So let's click update and let's have a quick preview. Okay. Shall we? So click view in a new tab. Very good. So as you can see, we have a quick overview here. And if we go underneath and click full specifications, as you can see, this is nicely done. That looks very professional, doesn't it? Very good. And now we need to type a description. As you can see, this is empty here. Okay. So let's fetch this from the website. So let's say we're going to grab this. Okay. Just like that. Control C. We go back to our page and the description goes right here underneath your text. So you have your title, sorry. So you have the title and here type to choose a block. So we're going to type a block here. We're going to select paragraph. Okay. Just like this. And then Control V basically. Okay. And there you go. Now we have the description right here. So this title is slightly too big. So I can make it a bit smaller, maybe H4. Okay. So let's click update and let's have a quick preview again. Okay. So let's see what it looks like. If we scroll down, and there you go. Now we have the description right here. Okay, so this is how you can create description, full specs, and then we have reviews and price history as well. So now what we are missing here basically is all the price comparison. So this is what it should look like normally. Okay, so this is going to help your visitors to compare prices and shop anywhere you want to guide them, obviously. Okay, so how can we do so? Well, if you go back to our page here And as you can see by the side here, we have markets. So basically, this is where you're going to add Amazon in all your affiliate programs, okay? So for this, before we go ahead with this, you can go back to the WordPress dashboard. And as you can see, part of the blurb sections here, we have blurb markets, okay? So click on this. So we have all of these already pre-made from the demo. Now this is where you can add Amazon in all of them, okay? So let's do one together. So let's add new. Okay, so this one is Amazon, okay? And then you can type a description here if you want as well, you know. And then we can select the color. So Amazon is known for their dark blue. So I'm just going to select this color here, okay? And then you can put your affiliate link right here in the box. So I'm going to just leave a hashtag at the moment, you know, because I don't have an affiliate program with Amazon. But if you have one, obviously, this is where you would put it, okay? So I'll click publish, publish. Very good. So if you go back to your WordPress dashboard, there it is. Now we have Amazon as well. And obviously you would add all of them. You know, it could be Alibaba, maybe AliExpress, eBay, and so on and so on. All the affiliate programs that you actually registered with, okay? So then now we go back to our product page and let's refresh for it to take effect. And now if we scroll down the page, we go to markets, add market value, okay? And now we can select a market and we should have Amazon right here. There it is, okay? So now we're going to put the price, okay? So what's the price? So it's 102.48, okay? So 102.48. Is it in stock? Yes, because we said we're going to select fulfilled by Amazon, so that's always in stock. What's the warranty? I think it's 2 years, okay? And then you have the link. So this is, again, where you're going to put the affiliate link directly to that page, okay? So basically you have the amazon.co.uk product and then followed by your affiliate link, okay? So this is usually how it works. And then you would do the same with the other providers, okay? So add a new market. So let's select another one. So let's say maybe we have a on shop here, okay? So on shop is maybe $114.99. It would be in stock, maybe 2-year warranty as well. And you put your affiliate link right here. And let's add another one, maybe 3 of them, okay? So pre-sale, maybe $109.99. This is in stock. 2-year warranty from the manufacturer should be the same. And then hashtag for the time being. But obviously you would put your affiliate link right there, okay? So let's click update. Let's have a quick preview again. So let's scroll down. And as you can see, now we have our 3 different price comparison, okay? So now we don't have a logo here, so we have to go back to the dashboard here, Amazon edit, okay? We forgot to add the image actually, which is right here, okay? So set featured image, so let's upload, select file, which is this one, and then open, and then set as featured, and then update. So we can go back to the WordPress dashboard. Now let's go back to our page and refresh. And there it is, now we have the logo here, okay? So if someone were to click on this, obviously they'll be redirected directly to this page because this is your landing page, okay? Or if they want to buy it on shop or pre-sale, all the same. So this is basically how you can create this page and have all your information right there. So now if we scroll down the page, we have the reviews. So the reviews, there's nothing you can do about it. It's actually your customers who will post reviews, you know? So as you can see, they can select the market, they put a description, and you have pros and cons. And then once they're done, they post the review, and that's basically it, you know. So this is not something you can do yourself. You have to wait for visitors to actually post those reviews. And we also have the price history. So as you can see, we have 3 different options, you know, Amazon, on shop, and pre-sale. If you click on any of them, as you can see, your visitors will be able to see how the price is changing throughout times, obviously, you know. Because you might go back to your page and review the price. Maybe tomorrow there's a special offer, and maybe with Amazon, instead of a 102.48, maybe it's at 89.99, maybe a special offer or something like this, you know. In which case you will see it immediately right there, you know. So you will see the price, how it's progressing throughout time. So this is another very handy feature for your visitors to compare prices and see where they have to buy it, okay? So that's basically it for the pages here, you know, for our product. That's really all there is to do. So now let's go to the next step. So if you go back to our product page here, you can enable or disable the reviews. That's really up to you if you want them on, off, all the same, you know. And right here, there's a very nice feature, the SEO setting. So if you enable this, this will help you with ranking your products on Google search results, obviously, you know. So you can have the title, the keywords, description, and also image alternative text. So you can use an image here for Twitter and all of that, you know. So this is a specific image, obviously, that will be displayed if someone shares this on social media and all that. So again, you can work out what the keywords are. You can include some of them in your title. So most of the work should be done here on Amazon anyways, you know, because people want to sell, and this is where you can include all of this. So once you're done with your page, don't forget to click update, and that's us done for the product section. Okay, very good. So now let's take care of the reviews. Okay, so we go under the tab here, blurb reviews. And as you can see, we're review category. So this is the first thing we need to take care of. And these should normally be the exact same categories as your products, except you won't have the subcategories, just the main category, okay? So all you have to do basically is to add the name here and click add new category, and that's you sorted. So if we add microphones here, just like this, okay? Click add new category, and that's basically, there's no other setting to add to this. And then we can add our reviews. So you can add those reviews manually, or your visitors will add that on the front end and they will display here. Either way is fine, you know, but you can do so manually if you wanted to. Maybe if you get reviews on Facebook or maybe Google reviews, you know, whichever you have, then you can basically create them here yourself. So now you have to click add new to create a new one. And let's add a review, for instance, for this item here. Okay, so the HyperX Quadcast S. So this is our product, and let's add a review, and it will display here basically, okay? And then we can go back to our product here and add the title. So there it is. And first we have to select the category. So basically here, as you can see, we have bikes, camera, car, electronics, and all of that. So I'll select microphone. Okay, so this is the first step. You need to select this and then click publish and save it first. Okay, so this is how it works. And now we can select our product. So the product here is HyperX Quadcast S. And as you can see, we don't have any editor rating here, any field or class available. So how can we do so? Well, again, we go back to our product, so have it open at the same time. So this is our product itself. And remember, we had a tab here, reviews, and we had the ratings here. So first rating properties, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And you're going to put all the things that you want them to be rating your product on, you know. So for instance, you could have noise rejection, okay? And maybe plosives for the microphones, and maybe what could we have as well? Let's say clarity, okay? And another one, let's say maybe the overall construction, okay, of the product itself. There you go. So now we can click update. We save this. And now we go back to our page here. Now we can refresh, obviously. So you would do that before, obviously, you know, you would create those rating different categories here and then have them in the front end. We need to select our product again. So let's select HyperX. There it is. And it should populate automatically. There you go. As you can see, noise rejection, plosives, clarity, and overall construction. And now you can put the star rating. So let's say noise rejection, maybe 5, plosive, maybe 4, clarity 4, and overall construction, maybe it's a very good, well-built microphone, so maybe 5. Okay, so let's click update. There you go. So we created our first review here of the HyperX Quadcast S. And if you go back to our product page, let's refresh and let's scroll down. And right here we have our reviews, and there it is. As you can see, 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, and so on. So basically we have one review at the moment, but obviously the more reviews you get, the more you can see how people like it or dislike it, obviously, you know. So now if I'm a visitor here and I purchase the item, I'm going to select the category. So Amazon here, I'm going to put a description. And as you can see, I can select this to select how many stars I want to basically give it, you know. So noise rejection, maybe I'll put 5, and then the plosive. So this is from a customer's point of view, so visitors, and then they can add the pros and cons and then post the review. And this will display automatically then in your backend here with all the other reviews. Now, alongside the reviews, we also have the rating. So this is slightly different, you know. So as you can see, we have a few different examples here. So we can create one ourselves for the HyperX, for instance. Okay, so let's add a new one here. So here you're going to type your review, maybe, you know, or some comment. Just like that, okay? And then you're going to select the product that you want to review, rate. So HyperX, it will automatically select the marketplace. So you're going to put your name. So let's say John Doe. Or John Doe, and the email is johndoe@gmail.com. Okay, a website maybe johndoe.com. So pros and cons. So type all the pros, and here type all the cons. Okay. Now go back on top and publish. For first, you have to publish. And then now we can add our rating. So as you can see, noise rejection, plosive, clarity, and overall construction. So we're going to put 5 for this. We set 4, 4, and then 5 again. Okay. So now we can update. And let's go back to our landing page and refresh. As you can see now, we have the rating right here on top. So the rating and the review, they're very similar, you know, but they're actually two different things. And if you go to reviews, again, as you can see, 2.25 reviewed by 2 people. So that's basically it. And as you can see, you have the market here. So you have a complete summary. So the more people will review, the more complete the overall rating will be, obviously, you know. So that's basically it for the rating. So now let's go to the next step. Okay guys, so now let's take care of our homepage. So this is clearly the most important page on your website. So you want to make sure that everything that's on it is compelling and appealing as well to your visitors, okay? So as you can see, you have a hero section here. So this is where you're going to highlight your main products, maybe 2 or 3 of them. And then you have call to action sections here, and then the top deals. So here you have Amazon, for instance, maybe AliExpress, or whichever affiliate program you enrolled in, obviously, you know. And then different sections here. So I'm going to show you how you can tweak this around and make it your own, okay? So for this, we go back to the WordPress dashboard. We go to pages. And then you look at the home page. So as you can see here, it says front page Elementor, home page 1. Or it could be home page 2 or home page 3, whichever one you selected, obviously, you know. So now we hover on top. As you can see, you have different options here. And we're going to click on Edit with Elementor. And there you go. So welcome to Elementor. So Elementor basically is a page builder, a drag and drop page builder. As you can see, you have all the different elements here, which are called widgets, and you can insert them on your page basically, okay? So if you wanted to insert a heading here, all you have to do is drag and drop it. And there you go. There's your heading. And now if you click on the element itself, you can change the content here and stylize it as well right there. So that's basically how this works. If you're not happy with it, right click on it and then delete. And that's basically it, okay? So very simple to use, very intuitive as well. Now you might notice that we don't have the hero section here as compared to in the front end. As you can see here, we clearly have it here, but it's not displaying in Elementor. So to access it, you have to click on this button here, the navigator. And you can see right here on top, we have the first section. If you click on this and expand it, you have different columns. And as you can see here, we have our main slider. And this is where you can access your different slides. And now that we have access to it, we can close our navigator. So we don't have any preview, obviously, here. So what we need to do is just basically upload the images, change the text, and then we can have a quick preview here in the front end, okay? So let's go ahead with this. So let's change the first one, for instance. So as you can see, there's a little bit of HTML code here, you know, span, mark, and span. So all you can do is basically change the text in between. So the best and then comparison. So this is what it looks like basically, okay? So you can find maybe a 3-word sentence, maybe tagline that would suit your type of website or maybe the type of product you want to advertise here. So let's replace the first slide here maybe with our HyperX microphone that we created together. So let's go ahead with that. So let's say, for instance, we're going to change this to, let's say best. So best and then USB, and then here microphone, okay? So let's click update now and let's have a quick look. So we can do this step by step, you know. So let's refresh. And there you go. As you can see now we have the best USB microphone, okay? And then we can change those links here as well, okay? So let's go back to our page. So just underneath we have multi-vendor site. So let's say maybe quality recording, maybe, yeah. And then we have 2 images. So you have the image of the product itself and then the background image. So we can change this now. So let's do that together. So click on this. I'm going to upload 2 new files. So select. So I believe I have them saved in the document section. There it is. So we have the background and the main image. Okay, so open. And now we're going to select our main image, so the one from the microphone. So this is the one, okay? So make sure you have a clear background, so a PNG file, okay? Because this should be, basically it's 2 different layers. The image will be displaying in front of your background and you want to see the background behind, obviously, you know. So select, and now let's change the background image. So I'm going to select this one. So the size should be only 1920 by 720 pixels. And you can create that separately, obviously, maybe using Photoshop or any of those softwares, okay? So select, Okay, so there you go. Now we have the background, and now we need to change the button here. So maybe we could have buy now, okay? And then we need to put the link, obviously, to our product page. So this is the landing page for our HyperX microphone. So basically select the whole URL here and then paste it here. Okay, just like this. Now let's click update. And let's go back to the front end and let's refresh. Okay, so at the moment, that's what we have. So those two sliders. So let's see how it looks like now. Very good. And now we have a complete different feel. As you can see, this is your own slider with your own product. So that looks very professional, doesn't it? So let's go back here a second just to test the button, just to make sure it's working. So buy now. And there you go. This is bringing us to our product page. Very good. So that's working. Okay, so let's go back to our home page and let's take care of the second section here. This one with those 4 different sections. So if you have a look at this, basically, what does it do? If you click on the widget itself, as you can see, item 1, 2, and 3. So this is basically an image with a background image, but it's not linking to anything. So I personally think this is a bit useless. You know, there's no point really for this. What I would say myself, I would actually remove it and replace that maybe with our main categories, which is more important, obviously. If they land on your website, they see all the categories and they need a microwave, then click on it, you know. Whereas this is not doing anything extraordinary for you. This doesn't serve any real purpose, to be honest. So what we can do is just delete it, okay? And now we can search a new widget. So the good thing with Blurb is that they provide you with their own widget here underneath. As you can see, you have all of them here. And we have the category block. So this is what we're going to do. Basically, we're going to add our categories here, insert a few, okay? So drag and drop. Very good. And as you can see right here, you can select the categories that you want to display. So let's select a few together here. So let's go ahead with everything that's related to electronics, okay? So computer electronics, we have what? Maybe microwave, a mouse. Let's add 6 maybe, okay? Projectors and router maybe. There you go. Now we have our different categories. So this serves a purpose basically here. You know, this, when you have those categories, at least your visitors will click on something and you drive traffic to the inside pages of your website and you achieve something, obviously. You know, so this serves a purpose. And all the content here of your different categories, we created that earlier on, obviously. You know, so just as a quick reminder, if you go to Blur products, product categories. So let's have a look at this one here. This one is computer accessories. So this is the one here. Let's click on this. And remember, we have the title, we have the slug, the description, and an image. And that's basically what's being displayed here, okay? So if you wanted to tweak this around again, you can always go back to your categories and edit them, okay? So very good. So now, as you can see, the colors are not very appealing, you know, they don't really match our layout. So we might change this, you know? So for this, you go to Style. And as you can see, you have the section title, the content, and the link here underneath. So you might want to change this, you know. So the title, maybe let's go with the simple black color, you know. And you can change the font as well. So if you go to typography, typography is basically a fancy word for font, okay. So we can insert maybe Montserrat. Yes, and then we're going to select the size, maybe just about here, and maybe a bit bolder than this. That's maybe too bold. Extra bold, yeah, that's perfect. So let's keep it like this. And we're going to change the color of the text as well, the content, okay? So we're going to go maybe with a shade of gray, like this, and change the font as well. So for this, we might select Helvetica. We're going to change the font size a little bit, and we're going to select maybe normal instead of how it was, okay? There you go. That looks a lot better already. Now we might want to display a little bit more text here. So if you go back here, you have the exert limit. So you can increase that, you know, maybe not too much, maybe 2 lines, maybe 3 lines, maybe just like this, okay? You have to try things out. So maybe 15 words altogether. So that looks perfect now. Now, if you want, you can add a heading as well on top, you know. So if you go back to your widgets here, so we can add a heading just to let your visitors know what this is all about, you know. So maybe you can put something simple like top categories, you know, center the text. And then we're going to change the font color and go with something a bit more conventional, you know, like this. Or you can select maybe the red here, like we have here at the bottom, you know. So we could change it maybe to red. So it's really up to you, you know. Let's go with red. Why not? Okay, that's fine. I think it's perfect now. It looks good. Okay, so we can move to the next section here. So we have Amazon top deals, AliExpress top deals. So let's go to the front end, have a quick look. So basically this is what it looks like in the front end. You have 4 products here, then you can slide from one to the other, you know. So it's a very nice feature, I think, you know, and the same with AliExpress. So this is Amazon and AliExpress. Now, obviously, you'll be using different maybe providers. It could be Amazon and maybe Alibaba or maybe eBay and all that, okay? So whichever provider you're using, you can change this here. So let's click on the widget itself. So you can see here, you can select 4 or 5 columns. So if you display in 4 columns like we have here, obviously, you can select how many you want to display in total. So ideally, you want this to be an equal number of the columns. So if it's 4 columns, it should be a multiple of 4. So maybe 8, 12, 16, and so on. And if you select 5, it should be 5, 10, 15, and so on, because every time you click, you have a new section, a new batch of products, basically, okay? So right here, you need to insert the product IDs. So where can you find them? Well, if you go back to your products here, okay, and hover on any product, so if you the HyperX here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom in very quickly here. And as you can see at the bottom of the page, you see post equals 4381. So this is one way to finding out the number. Or if you click on the product itself, in the address bar here on top, let me zoom in again. As you can see, 4381. Okay, so this is basically the product ID. And then you will insert them here, separated by a comma. So if you select 8 here, you have to put 8 products here as well, okay? So this has to be the same exact amount. So if you wanted to change the name here, as you can see on top, all you have to do is basically select the text here and change it for whatever you want. And the same here, if you wanted to change top deal for something else, I think it's actually fine the way it is, you know, nothing wrong with that. Now, again, it's up to you, but all I would do is basically change the name of the supplier here, basically, okay? Now, obviously, the product IDs you're going to add here must be in the Amazon product categories as well, and the same for AliExpress. So basically, those 2 sections here are the exact same, you know, both the same, the exact same. So it's the same principle here, you know. So you can select as many as you want and add all the IDs here, and that's basically how you can take care of that section. Now, depending on the layout that you're going to design for your website, if I show you here, as you can see, the background here of our product is gray, okay? But you can change that color if you wanted to. As you can see here, product background color. So you can change it to whatever you want, you know? So if you wanted maybe a shade of orange, maybe, or yellowish, or beige, or whatever, you can select the color, okay? Let's try this together, update. And let's go back to the home page and refresh. So there you go. As you can see, now we have a different shade of color. So you can use gray, maybe, or you can have a different color for each categories, you know? Maybe Amazon will be bluish, maybe AliExpress reddish, and so on. And then you can, this will help your visitors to actually see the difference between the different sections as well, which is a nice touch as well, you know? So let's try blue here, maybe for Amazon as well. So we'll click on the other section here, change the color of the background. We're going to select blue and a light blue. Okay, let's click update. Let's go back to the home page and refresh. And you're going to see it's actually very nice, you know? So there you go. If you scroll down the page, you will look very, very professional. So Amazon deals in blue, AliExpress in yellow or beige. And then that's very, very nice, you know. And here we can have eBay as well and change the color and have it more towards the colors of eBay, maybe a red or maybe a blue, you know, whichever. So let's do this together as well. So eBay top deal, click on the section itself, click on that. There you go. And again, same principle here. You can select how many columns, how many products, and put all the product ID right here of the product you want to highlight on your home page. And let's change the color, okay? So let's select maybe this time towards the red, maybe this one here, a light red like this, update. Very good. Let's go back to the home page and refresh. And there you go. And I think that looks absolutely fantastic. You see, there's a big difference now, and people can see the difference between the Amazon deal, the AliExpress deal, and the eBay deals, you know. So this all together is going to help your visitors find out exactly what they're looking for. So if you scroll down the page, we have this section here, so we can tweak this around again and do whatever you want, you know. So let's go to this section now. As you can see, it says AliExpress top deal. So this is not really related. What we can do, because these are reviews, this is a video. So what we can do is have a video of yourself introducing the company, maybe. This could be your reviews, which is nice, you know. So maybe here we could have why choose us and maybe a subtitle here or something like this, okay? Okay, let's do this. So let's go back to Elementor. So right here, we said why choose us. So instead of AliExpress, why? And then here we're going to put choosers question mark. Okay, so let's add maybe something like this, you know, whatever you want to say here, something compelling enough anyways. So right here we have what is called the review slider. So these you can add them manually, obviously. So this could be Google reviews that you received, maybe Facebook reviews or any of them, maybe on LinkedIn, you know, someone who says something nice about your business and maybe your products. You can upload this here, obviously, you know. Now, if you don't have any reviews or if you don't have a video, you might replace that with a little bit of text. That's all up to you, really, you know. So here, why choose us anyways? You could put some compelling reasons. So this could be just text, you know. So if you click on the elements here, as you can see, you have text editor and you can put some text here, you know. So if I was to add maybe something like this, you know, with a few reasons why they should choose you, you can put a bit of spacing in between, you know. Maybe something like that, and see what it looks like. So there you go. You could give your customers good reasons why. So we have a wide selection. Let's highlight this. Competitive pricing. We also have convenient shopping experience and exceptional customer service. So very good customer service, obviously, you know. And there you go. So this could be a bit of text as well. And then you can put the reviews here by the side and get rid of the video, or keep the video and remove the reviews. That's all the same all together, you know. So this is really up to you, the way you want to organize this. I'm just showing you the ropes here. Okay. Okay, very good. So I'm just going to delete this for now. I'm just going to keep the reviews and the video. So if you wanted to change the content of the video here, you can select any YouTube video that you want. Okay, so let me bring this up a bit. So we can replace the video here, but with another one. I found one online, a review of a road bike. Now you can change the image overlay here. So this is an image. Now you can use the actual thumbnail from that video. So if I hide this, as you can see, we can see immediately that this is the review about this bike, you know. So either way is absolutely fine, or you can put your own image here. Either way is fine, like I said, you know. So don't forget to click update from time to time as well. And then finally, we have our blog section here. So as you can see, weekly top news. You can call it whatever you want, you know. Maybe it could be tech articles or something like this. And you can provide here either news about yourself or maybe add information about the product that you're selling, you know. So this will serve two purposes. Number one, it'll be provide information to your customers, which is always very handy. And we also help with SEO and getting found. So if someone is looking for a specific product, maybe a review on a certain bike, maybe a certain type of phone, or maybe a certain type of laptop, you write a full article, chances are they will find you, and from there, you can purchase it immediately from your website as well. So this is a win-win situation, obviously, you know. So there isn't much anything to change here. You can change the title. All you have to do, again, click on this, change the wording here to whatever you want. And right here, well, that's basically the blog section, you know. You can see how many posts you want to display. You can select specific categories if you wanted to. And everything else is pretty self-explanatory. You just have to play a bit with it, okay? And now if we scroll down, we have our last section here, which is step by. So basically, as you can see, you start by comparing prices, take reviews, multi-vendor, enjoy result. You might want to change this, you know. So maybe whatever steps you are involved in your process, you can add them here. So basically, this is the first step, the second step, third one, and fourth one. And that's basically it, you know. So here you can select the image, change the title. So first is maybe check the comparison price or find a product, write a review, share with others, and then enjoy the results or something like this. You know, again, it's a very nice touch. Now you don't need it. You can delete the whole section altogether if you prefer. All you have to do is click on the X sign here, and that's it. It's gone now, you know. Delete those two, and basically you end up with your blog. Again, it's just a matter of taste and preferences. Now, if you wanted to bring it back, you can click on this history icon here, and you can go back 2 sections, you know, just like this. Now we're back with our steps, okay? And then you can go back to your widget, and that's it, basically, okay? So that's us done for the homepage now, so well done. Okay, so there's very little left to do now. So I'm going to show you how you can change all the menu items here with your own pages. The same here with all the departments. And the footer section here, we have the menu as well. I'm going to show you how to change this and how to add your social media icons, and the same in the header section, how to link those, okay? So we go back to our WordPress dashboard now. And for the menu section, we scroll down the page, we go to appearance and then menus. And right here, as you can see, you can select the type of menu you want to edit. So let's start with the main navigation menu and then click select. So as you can see, I have home, mega menu, and then market compare reviews. So this is basically home, mega menu, market compare reviews. So now we can edit everything here and change this as we see fit, basically, okay? So as you can see, I have 3 different home pages. So we only need one, obviously. So you can delete some of them, okay? Just keep one home, which is the home one, which is our actual home page, okay? So if you wanted to bulk select, you can click on this and then tick those that you don't need. So if you tick this one, and this one, okay? And then scroll down again and remove selected items. Now we're left with just one. Now if you expand, you can change the name as well, okay? So it says home one. So I just wanted to say home basically here, okay? So if I click save here, and let's go back to the home page, refresh. As you can see, we don't have any drop down. Now it's going to bring us directly to the home page, which is home page 1, the one we designed together, okay? Now with the mega menu, as you can see, this is the menu. You have a few category titles here and then sub menus. So how does that work? Very simple. You have the mega menu here. So if you expand this, as you can see, this has been ticked. Active mega menu, active mega menu. So you need to tick that first. And you're going to put a hashtag here because this is not a menu you can actually access. This is just the title of the mega menu, okay? And then we have the title, the categories here. So mobile categories, electronic categories. Again, this is hashtag because you cannot click on these, okay? So if I go there and I click, it's not going to do anything. If I click on those, it doesn't do anything either. I will have to click on either of those here to access one of those categories. And this is where you're going to add them all, okay? So again, you can delete, remove them as you wish. So all these other pages here, market compare, reviews, coupons, explore, I'm just going to delete them. We don't really need these, okay? We're just going to keep the contact us page, okay? So again, we're going to bulk select and then tick all these. So I'm going to speed that up a bit. And then we click remove selected items. And we're left with contact us here, okay? So save menu. Let's go back to the home page and refresh. There it is. So now we have a much simpler menu, you know, you don't need all of that. And if you click on contact us, it'll bring you to the contact us page as well. And you can also edit this directly from the backend using Elementor, the same way we did the home page, okay? So let's take care of the mega menu here. So if you wanted to build your own mega menu, so let's do one together as an example, okay? So we're going to add a custom link here. So this is, for instance, hashtag, and this is new mega menu, okay? Add, and there it is now. So now we need to expand, and again, we need to activate the mega menu. There it is. Now we're going to create 2 different subcategories, okay? So I'm just going to put hashtag, just to show you how it works, category 1, and do the same hashtag, category 2. There it is, add to menu. So we have those 2 categories. Now you need to indent them, okay? So just grab it and then indent it, just like this. So this is now main menu, and these are the title, the subcategories. And now we need to add our actual categories underneath it, insert them here, okay? So where can you find those categories? If you look by the side, if you click on categories, these are your categories, obviously, as well. But the one we want is the product category. So what you need to do is to click on this button here, the screen options. And these are all the items that you can insert in your menu section. As you can see, you have products, you have reviews, products here, landing pages, product tags, and so on. So what we need is the product categories, okay? So if you tick this and this one here, and then we can go down our page now, and there you go. As you can see, product categories. So these are the ones that we need, okay? So I have electronics, motorcycle, bicycle, hoverboard, and so on. So let's add a few, okay? So let's say we have the computer accessories. I'm going to add mouse, router, and speaker, okay? And then we're going to add maybe digital cameras, digital watch, electronics, and perhaps laptop as well as another category. There you go. So let's go back to our menu here at the bottom. And now we're going to insert them underneath category 1 and category 2, okay? So just drag and drop. And again, make sure it is indented, not the same level like this, okay? So they 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? And now we do the same with category 2. So indent it, there you go, just to make sure, okay? And now click Save Menu. So let's go back to our home page and refresh. There you go. This is our new mega menu. As you can see, you have the 2 titles here, the 2 different categories and our subcategories. And if you click on any of them, it will bring you to such category, obviously, you know. So this is basically how you can create your mega menu. Now, how do you change the content of your departments here? Well, same principle. If you go back here, as you can see, we have the site nav, site menu, select. So as you can see, it says shop, product, and then what else do we have? Market compare, review, coupon list. And if you click on this, that's exactly what this is, okay? Now, again, same principle. You can simply delete what you see here and add any item that you want from the site there. And then for your footer menu here, this one, you can do the same, is the same place basically. As you can see, this one is footer menu, select, and then you can feel free to add any items you want. Again, same principle. It works the same way, okay? So now let me show you how we can change the content of this and also link those social media platforms, and the same here in our header section. So for our footer section, we go back here, appearance, and then we go to widgets. Very good. And as you can see, a footer 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is footer, let me see, this is footer 1, obviously, you know, okay, the first section. So let's expand. And there you go. And now you can change the logo as well, obviously, you know, you want your own logo. So if you click on the item here, you will see it will display the content in the form of a HTML code. So if you're not familiar with HTML, don't worry, it's very easy to understand. As you can see, this is the image on screen, and this is the link to the image, okay? So this is basically that image here that we have. This is our logo, and now we can replace this with our own. So if you right-click on media and then open in a new tab, so let's open this separately. So what we need basically is this one here, our own logo. And you can see here, let me hide myself. We have copy URL to clipboard. So select this, okay? And now we go back to this section, and instead of this URL, we're going to replace that with the new one, okay? So this is basically our own. And now if we click out of this, you will see this is the image, okay? Now click on this again to display the HTML code, and there you go. Now you have Twitter, Facebook, and then Pinterest and Google Plus and FA Vine. I don't know what that is, but anyways. So if you don't want them, very easy, you can just remove them, okay? So let's say Google Plus, nobody uses this anymore. So just delete that, okay? You can just delete the line altogether. And then maybe you don't have Pinterest either, okay? Or whatever, or this one here. I don't know what is Vine. Let's delete this one. So let's say you want only 3 of them. And right here, instead of the hashtag, you just replace that with your own URL, linking to your Twitter account, your Facebook account, and your Pinterest account, okay? Very simple. And just here underneath, you can type in basically a bit of text about yourself, you know. Make sure you put that in between those paragraph in brackets here, okay? So basically everything that's in green, don't touch it, but everything that's in black is basically text that you can customize. So I'm just going to paste this here, okay? So we have our new text, and there you go. If you click out of this, you can see we have the logo, we have the text, and also only 3 social media icons now. So I'll click update. And just to make sure, as always, go back to your home page and refresh, just to make sure everything displays properly. So there you go. You have a new logo and only 3 social media icons. So now let's take care of our header section here. So those information and even this sales message here, marketing message. So for this, again, we go back to our WordPress dashboard. And this time I'm going to scroll down the page and go to theme options. And this is where you're going to find all the customization features for this theme. So you can familiarize yourself. Most of the features are pretty self-explanatory, okay? So the one we're interested in at the moment is just to change this. And also I'm going to show you how you can take care of the multi-currency or disable it if you just want one currency, okay? So if you go to header, as you can see, you have all the different options. So you have the side menu. You can enable it or disable it. So this one here, you know, it's up to you if you want it or not. We have the top bar. So this is basically here on top, all the black section here. Do you want it or not? And if so, what do you want to display? You want to display the social icons, the currency, the wish list, the coupon list, and compare list, which is basically all of these. So these are very handy features. Maybe people want to, or your visitors want to compare, maybe add to wish list, you know. it's handy enough, you know. And then you have the coupon list as well, which is the star here. So all together, I would say these are good marketing tools to leave on your website. But again, it's just a matter of taste and preferences, you know. So since our top bar is enabled and now social icons as well, where can you change those social icon links? Well, if you go to entities here, this is where you'll find them. So as you can see, social links, click on this, and you can see this is Facebook. You know, you select your icon, so browse icon, add it, and then do the same with perhaps Twitter. And if you want to add a new one, click on add new. There you go. And let's say maybe it's going to be YouTube. So I'm just going to put hashtag here, okay? And then browse. And then you look for YouTube, okay? And you can select any of those three. So usually is the play button, and there you go. So now if you save, okay, scroll down, no, it's on top, sorry, here, save. And we go back to our page and refresh. You will see we'll have three icons now, okay? There you go. And right here we have the multi-currency. Again, it's up to you if you want to use it or not. If this is the case, you can have the exchange rate right here. So you have your main currency, which should be normally valued at 1. And then the others will have their counterpart. So it could be 0.76 and maybe 0.86 for euros, you know, depending on how strong the other currency is. And you can find this in z.com. If you look at this website here, they will give you basically the exchange rate. So $1 compared to the euro, if you say convert, as you can see, is 0.91 at the moment. So this you would actually go back here and replace this value with this one. So where was it now? Here. So the euro against the dollar at the moment is 0.91. Okay. And then again, go straight on top and then save. And there you go, guys. I think we're all done now.